All right, now I'm going to show you how to import. It's very simple. I'm going to do it in Lightroom. I'm assuming you know how to install software and open it. So at this point, your screen won't look exactly like mine, but it will look similar. There might not be any images loaded. You get the idea. So I'm going to insert my SD card into my SD card reader. Yours, again, might look different. Obviously, I don't think I need to say that every time. So for me, when I have Lightroom open and I put a card in my reader, it automatically opens the import dialog box. So this is it. I only took 2 photos, just to quickly give an example. But you get the idea. If you had 3,000 photos, it would show 3,000 photos. It would just take longer to load them all. When I import, I build a new folder, create a new folder. I always import to external hard drives. That's just my workflow. So I'm just for examples, I'm gonna name this, what is it, August 8th or something like that. Test, Lightroom test. I'm gonna create that folder. I'm gonna choose it, and now Lightroom knows to import to that folder. Now I could put it into a subfolder if I wanted to, but I don't like to get too mixed up with the organization and stuff. I feel like I have a decent system to where I don't need to change it. So after that, I just hit import, and it imports those 2 photos into a folder. So over here, we're now in the library module of Lightroom. So over here, they have my 2 external hard drives that are hooked up to my computer. At the very bottom here is this brand new folder. It's called 2016. I guess that's why I always have to rename it. I'm sure there's a way to automatically rename your folders to the ones that you name them into the hard drive, but whatever. So test folder, whatever it is. So now let's just pretend that I want to kind of go through here and choose which photos I want. For me, personally, my workflow is very simple. I've built what's called the Smart Collection. So down here where it says Collections, you can create a new Smart Collection. And what a Smart Collection is it's a collection of photos that have characteristics about them, and they're put automatically into the Smart Collection if they have those characteristics. So for me, I've just built one single Smart Collection since I began using Lightroom. And what I do is I just flag the photo if I want it into my Smart Collection. So if you're creating a new Smart Collection here, you would just say maybe flag, I don't know, I haven't even renamed mine, it just says still Smart Collection. And all you have to do is just put pick flag and is flagged, and then create. And that will give you exactly what I have over here, which is this. Oh, lost my folder. Sorry, test folder. We go back here. If I wanted to flag that, there's a keyboard shortcut, and that is P. I believe that's the default. I don't think I've changed it. You just hit P, and you'll notice down here that the flag is now selected. So if you want to unflag it, it's a little more intuitive. It's U for unflag, U, remove flag, and then again P. Flag is pick. So U is unflag, P is flag. So all I do is, let's say I have an actual wedding gallery. Let's see here. Here's Kendra and Corey's wedding that I did last December. Oh, no, this is their engagement party, whatever. Anyway, if I wanted to go through here quickly, see this one, I've already flagged these, but you can tell down here at the bottom, all the ones that are flagged have white flags on them. So those are all the ones that have flags are then moved into my Smart Collection, which this is a part of, and then that's what that looks like. So I literally, this one Smart Collection has all the photos in it that I've ever flagged since I started using Lightroom. So I'm a little behind the times in terms of organization, but honestly it works for me so far. I haven't had any issues. If I need to kind of get really nitty gritty, then I can just go into the individual folder. It's pretty easy. There's multiple ways to organize photos within Lightroom, so it's not something you should be too worried about, but you should have some bare bones system at the very least. So we go back to that test folder, and you know, that one's flagged, so now it should be in my smart collection here. If I go to the very end, that's the last photo that I put in, there it is. So once I've decided all the photos that I actually like from a shoot, these will then show up in my smart collection, and I know that every photo that I'm going through is something that is eligible to be edited. I still kind of cull another time while I'm going through the smart collection again, so I guess I kind of do 2 rounds of deletes, and so but I just do it while I'm editing the second time around, so it saves a little bit of time. So that's importing into Lightroom, very simple. In the next lesson, we'll be talking about editing, individual editing versus batch editing, and the differences between the two and why I prefer to use one over the other. So click on over to the next lesson, and we'll see you there.